Welcome to Millions of Wise Words channel. Hello? Today we'll talk about James Madison, the fourth President of the United States, and his 15 famous quotes. Let's start with his biography. James Madison, often hailed as the father of the Constitution, was the fourth President of the United States, serving from 1809 to 1817. Born on March 16, 1751, in Virginia, Madison played a pivotal role in shaping the early American government and its foundational documents. He was instrumental in drafting the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights, which he later championed for ratification as a member of the House of Representatives. Madison's presidency was marked by significant challenges, including the War of 1812 against Great Britain. Despite initial setbacks, his leadership during this conflict ultimately solidified American sovereignty and bolstered national pride. Madison also oversaw the establishment of the Second Bank of the United States and initiated diplomatic efforts to resolve conflicts with Native American tribes. Beyond his presidency, Madison's contributions to American political thought were profound. Alongside Alexander Hamilton and John Jay, he co-authored the Federalist Papers, advocating for the ratification of the Constitution and outlining principles of democratic governance. Madison's belief in a strong federal government balanced by individual liberties helped shape the trajectory of American politics. After his presidency, Madison retired to his plantation, Montpelier, where he continued to engage in political discourse and championed causes such as religious freedom and education. He died on June 28, 1836, leaving behind a legacy of statesmanship and intellectual prowess that continues to influence American politics and governance. Now let's learn his 15 famous quotes that may inspire you and many people. The first quote: "If men were angels, no government would be necessary." This statement can be found in Federalist Paper No. 51, written by James Madison in 1788 during the debate over the ratification of the United States Constitution. Quote 2. "The advancement and diffusion of knowledge is the only guardian of true liberty." It's James Madison's address to the Congress on December 5, 1810. Quote 3. "The means of defense against foreign danger historically have become the instruments of tyranny at home." This statement can be found in the Federalist No. 46, January 29, 1788. Quote 4. "The Constitution preserves the advantage of being armed which Americans possess over the people of almost every other nation where the governments are afraid to trust the people with arms." This statement can be found in the Federalist No. 46, January 29, 1788. This is quote 5. "A well-instructed people alone can be permanently a free people." Madison said this in his letter to W. T. Berry dated August 4, 1822. Quote 6. "Knowledge will forever govern ignorance, and a people who mean to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power which knowledge gives." Madison stated it in his letter to W. T. Berry dated August 4, 1822. Now, quote 7. "The circulation of confidence is better than the circulation of money." Madison stated it in his letter to Henry Lee, June 25, 1824. Quote 8. "If tyranny and oppression come to this land, it will be in the guise of fighting a foreign enemy." This statement was attributed to Madison during the debate over the Alien and Sedition Acts of 1798. Quote 9. "A popular government without popular information, or the means of acquiring it, is but a prologue to a farce or a tragedy, or perhaps both." Madison stated it in his letter to W. T. Berry dated August 4, 1822. This is the 10th quote. "The people are the only legitimate fountain of power, and it is from them that the constitutional charter, under which the several branches of government hold their power, is derived. This can found in the Federalist No. 49, on February 2, 1788. Quote 11. Conscience is the most sacred of all property. It's part of his essay on property, dated March 27, 1792. Quote 12. A well-regulated militia, composed of the body of the people, trained in arms, is the best, most natural defense of a free country. We can find it in the Federalist No. 46, dated January 29, 1788. Quote 13. All men having power ought to be mistrusted. It's part of his speech in the Virginia Constitutional Convention, on July 2, 1788. Quote 14. The truth is that all men having power ought to be mistrusted. It is also part of his speech in the Virginia Constitutional Convention, on July 2, 1788. Finally, quote 15, the last quote in this video. If we advert to the nature of Republican government, we shall find that the censorial power is in the people over the government, and not in the government over the people. We can see it in Virginia Ratifying Convention, dated June 20, 1788. Those are the top 15 famous and inspiring quotes from James Madison, the fourth President of the United States of America. Thank you for watching this video. If you think that this video is useful, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next videos.